I moved to the UK without telling my husband, and he didn't speak to me for 1 year. I've known my husband for about 8 years now. When I met him, he was just a barber, and few months into our relationship, I got pregnant for him. At the time we were dating, it's not like he had a lot of money, but my husband likes women a lot. He's somebody that likes to date sugar mummies, people that would take care of him. Before getting pregnant for him, I had no idea my husband had 3 children prior to me getting pregnant. I was about 7 months pregnant when I found out through my friend that my current boyfriend at the time had 3 other children. That was why his mother treated me the way she did. This guy did not marry or pay my bride price until he wanted to travel abroad. 5 years later, after my child was 5 years old, that is when we got married. 95% of the money spent on this marriage came from me. This guy really did not have a lot of money, but I knew he wanted to travel abroad, so he didn't want to spend a lot of money. Now, before our wedding, his family and I are not so close. When I gave birth to my child, his mom came from Ife to visit me in Ibadan. She did not even stay up to 1 week. She left, telling me that she had animals to feed, and she left me. She did not come back. The next time she seen my child is during my wedding when he was 5 years old. She obviously did all of this because grandchild is not new to her. I didn't know that my husband had 3 children prior. So that aside, after our wedding, my husband traveled to Spain. He has been living in Spain for the past 2 years, and I was in Nigeria doing business. When you say a man is in your life, like you got married to your husband and he's there, he's active. My marriage was not like that. So after living in Spain for about 3 years, he came back to Nigeria to see me. I did not even know the day my husband got to Lagos. He only told me he was in Nigeria when he wanted me to know. My husband got to Lagos, lodged in a hotel, and camped in a hotel with women. When he had finished all his escapades, that's when he told me that he was in Nigeria, he was in Lagos, and he will be coming to Ibadan the next day. So he came to Ibadan. Me that he has not seen for years, your wife. There is nothing like that love, I miss you, I hug you. No, because he has gotten satisfaction already. So that love, that connection was not just there. Now, the only reason my husband came back to Nigeria is not like he wanted to come and see me as his wife. He came to Nigeria because he wanted to move to the UK. Now, his family never really liked me. Obviously, from when I gave birth, the mother couldn't even stay with me. I knew that she didn't like me. No connection, no communication, nothing whatsoever. Everybody is just living as strangers. So my family started complaining, is this how you are going to live for the rest of your life? With a nonchalant man who doesn't care about you. I had a husband living in Spain, yet I was selling in a roadside, not like I was hawking, but my shop was a roadside with an umbrella. So I was constantly running up and down from this tax force agent when my husband was abroad. So I was practically in that marriage alone. His family didn't like me. The love and affection was not coming from him whatsoever. So my family decided that they wanted to take me out of Nigeria so I can make something better out of my life, because my husband doesn't really care about me. And we had this plan even before he came visiting from Spain. So I kept it to myself. I didn't tell him. When he was around, I got pregnant. I knew I could not go through that again. So I quickly removed it because I didn't even want him to find out. I am not a baby factory. Besides, he had other children even before me. This man didn't tell me that he had children before I got pregnant for him. I found out 7 months in. I'm not about to have another child for a man who doesn't care about me. So shortly after his visit to Nigeria, my husband went back to the UK. Few months later, I went to the UK as well. I didn't tell him a single thing about my process, about anything. I just called to tell him that I am in the UK. We were in different cities. I went through school, so I was going to school. I was doing everything. My husband didn't speak to me for 1 year because I did not tell him that I was coming to the UK. I didn't mind. I was going to my school and doing everything I wanted to do on my own. He started talking to me after about a year, and the communication is not like husband and wife. We talk once in a while. When I say I'm in a loveless marriage, I mean it by every word. I was living in the UK. I was still struggling as if I came alone in the world. My parents struggled to take me to the UK, but I didn't want to burden them. I had to start taking different loans so I can meet up. I came